This video is going to explain how you can get a 9 in absolutely any GCSE subject whatsoever. Take this advice and use it for every single one of your exams. Get those very, very top grades. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's episode of Sustainable Study Secrets, which is a new series where I give you my top study tips and tricks every single day until your exams. Be sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out. On today's episode, how do we get all 9s at GCSE and how can you get a 9 in literally any subject? First things first, I need you to know, you don't need to know inside out absolutely everything. You should aim to know it, but if you don't, you can still get really good marks. I didn't know absolutely everything in GCSE chemistry, if I'm honest, but I did know how to get the marks in the exam. That's the key part, and that's step one to getting a grade 9. A student who doesn't know quite all of the content, doesn't know and completely understand all of it, but knows exactly how to answer the exam, exactly how the marks are broken down, will get a 9. A student who knows all of the content, but has no idea how to answer the exam, will not get a 9. So this is step one, understand how your marks are broken down, aka what assessment objectives are you hitting with each line of working, with each sentence, for example. AO1, usually knowledge, AO2, usually application. The beauty of this is that if you have a 6-mark question in science, you know that there is an AO1 mark on offer or 2 AO1 marks on offer, but you don't know how to answer the exam question. You can just look at the question, pick out a keyword, define it, boom, knowledge mark. Obviously be sensible, choose the right keyword. If one of the words is supply and the other word is how, don't define the word how, define the word supply. And if you can draw some data from the extract and apply it, you will get that mark as well for the application. Obviously, you do aim to know all the content. If you know literally nothing, you cannot get a grade 9. If you don't know half the content, you cannot get a grade 9. You need to aim to know and understand all the content. That is always the aim of your revision. But the previous part is a little contingency. The previous part of this video is a little life hack for if you don't know absolutely all of the content. How you can still increase your grades regardless. But then to actually revise the content for GCSEs, you really do just need to work on the weaker areas. Don't click off this video just yet, I know you're sick of hearing it, but I've devised a plan that you can use. So figure out which exams are your priority using this, and then figure out what topics are your priority using this. This is to figure out what you need to work on more, because let's be so for real, maths is more important than IT. If you're failing maths and getting a grade 9 in ICT, you need to spend a lot of time revising maths because it's a more important subject. You need it. If you do not get maths, you are cooked. And this one is for topics. So you go through your specification. It's a document outlining absolutely everything that you need to know for your exams. You go through it and you do sort of a traffic light system. You look at all of the topics. You're like, do I know this? Do I not know this? If you don't know it, it's in red. If you're a bit shaky, it's in amber. And then if you're happy, it's in green. You need to focus on those red topic areas. Stick them all in this table. Figure out what your problem is. Can you not apply it to an exam? Do you not understand it? Just forget it. Figure out what that is. Figure out how you're going to resolve it. And figure out how important it is, i.e. does it come up time and time again? If so, you need to get on it. If it just doesn't come up often, it's a really small thing, like a really, really niche event that happened in the Vietnam War, that's not as important as understanding why, for example, the war started in the first place. Work on your weakest areas and try to do this in chronological order as well. It's particularly important for things like maths and science. If you missed something in year 10 maths and you didn't understand it ever, this is probably the reason you don't understand things in year 11. I.e. you don't have that foundation of mathematical knowledge to understand the rest. And same in science, when you get onto the more complicated things at the end of year 11, this does rely on your very, very basic knowledge. For example, what is an atom? What is a proton, a neutron, an electron? If you don't understand that, you're never going to understand the next things that we're taught. So hopefully this video helps you. If so, then be sure to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment on what kind of video you want to see next, and I will see you in the next episode of Sustainable Study Secrets. Bye guys!